Welcome back to a new video. I wanted to vlog this week. We have quite a heavy design week ahead of us. There's quite a few things that we're trying to finalize and source still, so I wanted to show you some of my favorite suppliers and manufacturers here in Orange County. But before we get to that, I have an unboxing to do. I've been ordering quite a few samples of tile, hardware, things like that. So I've been saving those to open for the vlog. So let's get started. First tile sample I already unboxed. This is from Clay Tile. They're a pretty popular manufacturer. This is a sample for the Jack and Jill bathroom that we're gonna have. So it is a pattern here with the octagon and then the little square piece. So it creates that mosaic look. And this sample is actually, it might be the exact tile that was used in my inspiration photo for this bathroom. So the other samples that I have, I'm kind of using this as the baseline and then gonna compare everything else to that. More tile samples are in here. This is one, this is from Auto Tile. I don't remember what I ordered from here. To be honest, I don't really remember what I ordered because I've been collecting these boxes for like the last week to save them. But I think this is a different Zalige sample. It is. Okay, so almost identical to the Clay Tile. You can see. So similar idea, you have the octagon with the little square piece to create that mosaic pattern. And I think the colors are honestly almost identical. You probably won't even be able to see the difference. So if I end up liking this pattern and that's what I want to go for in the shower, it'll probably just come down to pricing. Switching gears to the door handles for the interior doors, I am kind of in between doing a brass door handle versus a silver door handle. So one of the samples I have here is from M-Tech. We used a lot of M-Tech hardware in our last property and we're really happy with the quality. So this is option one. I love this style, more traditional with the rectangular back plate. And then the second option is the brass option. And I have that here from Signature Hardware. Yeah, so this is the brass option. Oh wow, this is really nice. It's really heavy. So similar lever style as the M-Tech one. Slightly different back plate. It's a little bit taller, as you can see. So right now it's really just gonna come down to if I wanna do brass or if I wanna do silver tones. The majority of the home is actually gonna be more on the silver family, and I'm calling it now. I really think silver, like polished chrome, polished nickel finishes are gonna make a big comeback this year. The last, gosh, 5-10 years at least, everything has been brass, everything has been bright gold, and I really think we're gonna start seeing a shift away from overly brass and black finishes, and we're gonna move into the silver tones again. So I'm kind of leaning silver right now, but this is really, really nice quality. I'm super happy with that. So 2 door handle options. Next sample that I have is actually for the deck. So we're doing that wraparound deck in the front and the side of the house. So I ordered some color samples from TimberTech. They were one of the brands that was recommended to us, and their pricing is actually pretty good. So I was able to order 4 color samples off of their website. I did open these yesterday because my dad was here and he wanted to see them. So first color we have is called Weathered Teak. This is nice, and I'll have to show you the floor sample. We haven't finalized the floor color for the inside, but I'm almost certain that I know what I want to go for. This is called Tigerwood. It's a little bit darker. So these were the top 2 colors based on the flooring color that I like for the inside. And then the other 2 colors are more of a white oak This is called Reclaimed Chestnut. Probably a little too gray for my liking. And then the last one is called French White Oak. Also looks really gray on the camera. So I think we're gonna go more for the warmer, deeper tones there. Let me grab the flooring sample real quick so I can show you. I have it right here. This is the favorite right now of the floor for the inside. It's European oak. It's absolutely stunning. I just need to bring it to the house so I can see it in the like proper lighting before I make that final decision, because that's a really big decision. But I'm thinking it's gonna be that color. The last box is open. These are from a brand called Tiles of Ezra. They are handmade Moroccan Zellige tiles. So excuse you, 2 of the 3 bathrooms, I'm going for Zellige tiles in there. And with these handmade ceramic tiles, the pricing really varies. I mean, Tiles of Ezra is on the higher end of pricing. You can go to places like Floor & Decor, Bedrosians, and find that look for a lot less. But for this house, I wanted to see the quality difference between like the real product and then the man-made product, just to see if there really is a difference, or if maybe, you know, I can get the look that I'm after, but slightly cheaper price. First sample here, these are looking like for the master shower. So I'm going for just the classic square shape here. I have 2 different colors. I have Snow and Stratus. So Stratus is a little creamier white and Snow is a little bit more cool toned. You can see here, I really like the Stratus. I'm trying to go for more of a clean white for this shower, so that is nice to see. And then I also have in here, back to that octagon shape. This is really the biggest decision for that shower, is getting the right color. So let's see. Ooh, this is pretty. This is called Dust and Snow. So you can see they had 2 octagons here with that little triangular piece. If we compare it to the other 2, there's really not much of a color difference, and that's kind of what I was expecting. I think you can find this style across different brands and the coloring is going to be more or less the same. So like I said before, I think it's just going to come down to pricing. Let me know what you think about the door levers. Where did they go? I lost them.
Alice, did you take them?
Let me know your thoughts on brass versus silver. I think I'm leaning silver, but this is really pretty. So maybe we can find a spot to use those somewhere else. And I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. That was so fun. I've never done that before. It felt like Christmas. All right, we're at the Zari Design Center now. This is my favorite design center in Orange County. I'm here with Tammy. She's behind the camera. Tammy's part of our team. I wanted to show you the appliances that we selected. This is the range we're going for. It's Fisher Paykel. It's a great brand, great product. This is almost the exact spec that we chose. We are going for a 48-inch range since we have enough room. What are your thoughts on induction versus gas?
I'm all gas.
All gas.
Mm-hmm.
So Aaron is all gas. Richie is only induction.
Really?
So we were going back and forth as we were walking around, going through the different brands of whether we do gas or induction, because I want to show you over there, there's another stove that's by Bertazzoni, and it's like matte black. It's stunning, but it only comes in induction. And Aaron fought for the gas. So this is almost the exact range. If you want to come a little closer, I would show it. So this will be gas. It has the double oven. We love the LED lighting on the knobs, and I feel like this will go with the coloring of the kitchen. The hood is going to be an insert hood because we're doing a plaster hood for the kitchen. And then this is the dishwasher. I also want to get your thoughts on this. So dishwasher is going to be panel ready, so you won't see it from the outside. This is the one that we have priced out. It's the double drawer. right? So you have that, and then you have your little one. I don't know how I feel about the double drawer. I need to ask our rep here if they make the dishwasher in
A standard
so yeah,
single.
so a standard versus the double drawer.
I don't know. I
are
feel
your
like
thoughts?
I could definitely get into the drawer, and I feel like it's a bit of a wow factor.
But are you gonna, I don't know how the paneling is gonna work with the double drawer, so we have to ask him how that's gonna, because then am I gonna need 2 handles? Most likely, right? You kind of have to squat down. So I don't know, we'll see. Those are our 2 options. The fridge is also going to be panel ready. And I think for the panel fridges, it's just the fridge on the right and the freezer on the left. You don't have the drawer freezer. But yeah, we priced out all the brands, Miele, Wolf, Viking, Sub-Zero. I just feel like the Wolf and Sub-Zero are a little basic, you know? It definitely has the brand recognition, but I don't know for this house and this kitchen. I feel like the Fisher Paykel package is gonna be a little bit better suited. Okay, let me show you the Bertazzoni. All right, this was my dream Bertazzoni range.
Oh,
Isn't that stunning?
it is.
And I was thinking, because the kitchen is so light and bright, I liked the idea of doing something dark for contrast. And the matte black, I mean, it's beautiful. But it only comes in induction, so they,
So what?
yeah. I
Like,
know!
this is one where the
know.
design meets, it exceeds the function, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And they have a gas option, but I think the gas was more of like a lacquered finish, and something about the matte just really does it for me.
Yes. Totally.
Right?
Especially, not only is it a clean look, but when I think about cleaning it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The matte seems easier to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love it.
This house, we are doing wall-mounted toilets. We wanted to do it in basically all of our properties, but they are quite a bit more expensive. But again, this is the house to do it, and the contractors are not happy because installing the system in the wall, it's not the easiest thing to do, but I think the buyer's gonna
It's gonna have such a nice clean look.
definitely. So, I think we settled on this one.
Ooh.
Not black, it'll be white, but it's the most clean, modern touch. How do you feel about black toilets?
Black, not for me.
Not your
It feels
favorite?
like I'm sitting over a hole, and I need to be able to see things.
You're like a porta potty.
Yeah. So no, thank you on black.
So if you can envision this in white, I think it'll look really nice. Wall system. I don't know what color we want to do for the flush, for the
mounted
we could do
system.
Chrome, or we could do like polished nickel. Probably something in the silver family, because most of the house, the hardware is going to be silver toned. Do you like the toilet?
Is it weird to say yum about a toilet?
It's good, right?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. So this style door handle, what do you think? With the round back plate, as opposed to doing the rectangular or square? Because the 2 that I ordered that are coming are rectangular, and I saw a photo and they had a round back plate. I feel like I haven't really seen this.
Yeah, I like it, and it blends really nicely with the other, faucet fixtures we were
Yeah.
looking at. It's nice.
It's pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very luxe. It has the traditional detail here, and also because I was thinking with the style of the doors, since we're doing the grooves in the door, if we do a larger rectangular backplate, I feel like it might almost compete with the spacing of the grooves and the paneling.
Yeah,
Like
it'll
if
be
you
a
get
nice
it
contrast.
Too wide, it could be like encroaching in on where that groove is.
It's a good point.
What's speaking to you?
I mean, not for this house. You've got a vision for this house, but I'm really drawn to, I'm not saying I like these, but I'm really drawn to clean looks,
Yep.
Very clean.
Yep.
Not too modern, but really, really clean and simple. So I'd love to see that.
And you're gonna have a new home to design very soon, huh?
That's gonna be so fun.
There's so many options. I mean, this is why I love coming to Azari, is their product selection is just really impressive.
Well, yeah, we might have to pour a stem wall underneath this wall. We'll see what's there. I don't know if there's piers or what. I don't know, because this is semi exterior, semi. Who knows what they have there? It should be.
That was exterior.
There's technically should. Yeah.
All right, they've made even more progress since we were here 2 days ago.
Yeah, everything's just going up.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So.
We found some black mold over here from the sewer line that was broken in that bathroom. Caused a ton of issues.
Yeah, you can see
over here.
You know, the roof's been done once.
No, yeah, it's plywood everywhere.
Okay, we were given the green light that we can destroy the mantle, one of the last pieces of demo. Tammy, you're all kitted up. Go ahead and take it away. There we go. That was like 3 swings total.
We found a piece of wall that has not yet been demoed.
Ready?
Yes.
Get it.
Okay, you know what? I think it's because, look, it's got the concrete, the stuff. I think this is an exterior wall, right? So maybe that's why it's not busting through. You're working so hard.
I'm really swinging.
I know. It looks like you're like
really
not effective, but I think it's just because that wall.
Good morning, Papa.
Good morning.
Do you want to tell the vlog where we're at and what we're doing this morning?
Yes, we are about to meet with our architect to go over the future plans for our Pacifico project. So I'm excited to see what he came up with regards to the master bathroom, and talk about maybe some other ideas that we discovered once we removed the ceiling, what we might be able to do in the kitchen and living room.
Yeah, what did we find yesterday when we checked in on demo in the kitchen?
Well, it looks like since we have to get rid of the load-bearing wall, we might be able to vault the ceilings and really open up that space. So want to talk to Keith about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't want this to be.
And what size is that going to be? Just a standard size window there?
Yeah, we'll do a 3050.
Okay.
Yeah, I can keep everything. So now what I can do is I can basically.
Oh, that's cool. You just pick it up and move it.
Is that going to be enough light, we think, for that
It
bedroom?
is.
You
Yeah.
think?
Per code,
Okay.
it is.
It might be a little dark, but honestly, I foresee that somebody making that like an office, or yeah, it's not. The other 2 bedrooms are going to be, I think.
So now we're able to. We leave it alone. We just put the gable here. You know what I mean? So it's a larger gable, so that we don't have to. We just build on top of the other roof.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that we just. So now this just becomes this somehow. If it doesn't go here, and then this one slopes up behind it.
Yeah, a little wet
Oh,
room
you know,
though.
this is. I love this.
The shower,
I shouldn't say that,
single
but I love
pane
this.
of glass,
This is
and a
the
pane of
best
glass.
part.
Yeah, and I think I think the hardware should be anchored behind, or do we want to anchor it
It's in the middle.
on that side? How do we want to fill it? Where do we want that?
I could pretty much get anything. So, Aaron, this
What
is.
about a towel hook by the shower? Is there an opportunity for one? Or
On that wall.
Or Aaron, I could put a towel hook on either
Hey,
side of
Frankie.
the tub.
Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's.
I'm back home now. The camera battery died, so I didn't get to wrap up at Keith's office, but the meeting went really well. Right now, the biggest question mark is the dining space. We knew it was gonna be a tight fit, but now we're wondering if it's a little too small to have, you know, a 6-person table there. So we're gonna try and play around with the space, see if there's any other options, but unfortunately the house just isn't that big and it's pretty narrow as is. So I don't know. We're probably gonna map out where a table would be at the property so we can try and get an understanding that way. I'm also gonna send Keith some of the specs that I have picked out, and he can update those for the VR. So when we go back next week for round 2, we can get an even better idea of what the house is actually gonna look like. And after that, we need to submit for the remodel permit, which is phase 1, that we can get pretty quickly and keep the guys on track and keep the project moving forward. So we just wrapped up a call with our lender. Now I'm off to meet my dad. We are gonna speak with one of our cabinet suppliers, and I'm gonna show her what I'm thinking for Pacifico. And then after that, we're off to LA. Can we see the 3D, what how you had it before? Yeah, there we go.
We're just taking
Oh, it's loading.
the computer, I guess it's not that fancy.
What do you think? Something about this still isn't quite right, but I'm trying to think.
Do you want double doors? You can do that. So two separate doors.
What's the length on that?
116.
116.
Just cabinets and then with the overhead. They
Yeah.
want to almost 120.
116.
The 10 feet is 120, so I'm a little under 10 feet. right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but
Yeah, so you want to do a 9 feet instead? Yeah.
I
Can we
think
see what 8 or if we remove this one, if we just do a single door, what does that bring us down
Here
to?
you get your single door. Yeah, make that a single, widest single door.
Yeah, widest single door, what is that? And then the island, so wine fridge is there on the right, and then I think in the middle maybe 3 big deep drawers.
Here.
Right? Yeah, and then
Yeah,
the one drawer
right.
under the microwave. Yeah, for like pots, pans, things like that. The deep,
So you have this one right here. Is really big.
really
This
deep
one.
as. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we need as
So
many
that
deep
can
drawers
be
as
open
possible.
possible.
Yeah. We made it to LA. We're at Portola Paints. We're here to look for lime wash for the powder bathroom. Something moody, maybe a little bit darker. Me and my dad love Portola Paints.
Yes, we do.
It's one of our favorite spots because this is a new location, so
We're-
I'm excited to see.
We're experts at lime washing.
Yes, we are. Looking at paint is one of my favorite things to do, especially lime wash. So these are Portola's acrylic colors, so just more of your standard paint, but I have the lime wash deck here that I'm gonna start going through. I'm thinking something in the greenish taupey color family. Not too dark. Nice. That's pretty. Okay. Top 2.
Well, I'm leaning towards the lighter color, but I know you want something darker.
I don't think this is too dark.
So I'm not sure if my vote's gonna count.
Well,
So
which one do you prefer? So you prefer the lighter one? More green. This is a little bit more gray, but it still has a green
I think I understand
undertone.
what you want to do.
Right?
It's a small room, but
Yeah.
it's not that small if we just not use the nice lighting. So I'll go with the darker.
I love the undertone of this. And then if you compare it up here, these are the other 2 colors that we already pulled.
Put it up higher.
This is like
It's rich. It's rich
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah. This is a cooler tone green. Some of these colors were made in 2004. They're like over 20 years old. These are the custom colors. So these are colors that people have color matched over the years and they no longer make them, but you can special order them if it's something you like.
So the likelihood that somebody is going to find these at some regular paint store, non-existent.
I love looking. This is literally one of my favorite things to do is look at paint.
We gotta go with Dune.
Aaron would be very happy about that. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
We're on to the neutrals now.
Lime wash, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are very delicate. So I have 3, I pulled 3 out of the green book. If we compare it to the 2 behind that were in their standard offering, I think my favorite is this bottom middle because it's a mix of this super green and this more gray.
Yeah.
All right, this is where I ended up. You can see we're staying in the green gray family. So we're gonna have to get samples, but I love all of them. I don't know how I'm supposed to choose. I would say that trip to Portola was very successful. We were able to narrow down to 3 colors that we got samples for. 2 of them are lime wash, 1 is a Roman clay sample, and I have my favorite. I have this thing where when I see something and it speaks to me, I know. When I know, I know.
And it grabs your attention.
It grabs my attention. So there's 1 color that did grab my attention. Of course, we'll put the swatches up. We need to get drywall boards so we can see bigger swatches of the colors. But now, last stop of the day, we're headed to Faro and Ball in Pasadena. They closed the Faro and Ball in Orange County, so that's why we're sort of making the trip up here, is to go to Portola and go to Faro and Ball. And we're going to Faro and Ball to look at cabinet color samples.
It does have a lot of like the whites and a few other colors. Is there any particular color you're looking at, or just kind of like
Just for
shopping
reference,
I think just for future reference.
Gotcha.
I don't think we need the archive deck. I think
Yeah,
if anything,
yeah.
we should probably wait for the updated.
Yeah, okay, we'll wait for the update.
Yeah. So is Slipper Satin gonna read more gray, more cool undertone?
I think it would look slightly cooler compared
Okay.
to these, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we look at Slipper Satin. There's another color I had saved as These are potential cabinet colors. We have white tie, new white, and tallow. They all have that creamy undertone to them. New white is probably the most warm, white tie is probably the most cool, and tallow is sort of that in between. So we'll get samples of all 3, compare them with the counters at home, and see how they look.
We need to bring the counter material.
I need to remember to bring the counter sample next time, but pretty. So we were in Faro and Ball for all of 5 minutes. We got 3 more samples for the kitchen cabinets. I'll take them home, compare them to the counter sample. But that was my week. I think it was just me this week, really, in the vlog, mainly just sourcing material. I feel like we made a lot of good progress on the bigger ticket items, which was the focus this week. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.